Hi everybody, LZ from Hyena Squad here. If you watch my videos or have met me on the field, you know that I like some of the more exotic airsoft guns out there. Today I am reviewing my G&G RK95 AEG. I'm not sponsored by anyone, and I'm not a brand name fanboy. I'm just a trash tier operator and a filthy casual, so you can trust me to be honest. Before we review the airsoft gun though, let's look at the real thing. Real steel history. Many years ago, the Finnish arms company Sako manufactured an assault rifle based on the Kalashnikov. Because they had access to advanced milling and machining techniques that Grandfather Mikhail never dreamed of in Soviet Russia, they went all out and decided to build a truly master-crafted AK variant for their armed forces. They called her RK-62, and she was a lovely, lovely girl. Her sights were much better than on a Russian AK, and due to the overall quality of construction, tolerances, and better metals, she made the Western world think twice about the potential of the Kalashnikov design. RK-62s served their country well, and, in fact, are still in service today in all branches of the Finnish Defense Forces. In the late 1980s, though, Sako decided to update their weapon system to make it more modern and more ergodynamic. They added a folding stock, an adjustable gas block, and moved the selector controls and charging handle to the left side of the rifle to facilitate right-handed shooters. Strangely enough, however, the operators who tested these prototypes complained about the controls being moved, even though they should have been easier and more intuitive now for most users. Sako moved the controls back to the original configuration due to popular demand, and called the new rifle the RK95 Assault Rifle. Basically, she was a slightly modernized RK-62 with a folding stock, and the capability to fire rifle grenades, thanks to the adjustable gas block. Unfortunately for the arms manufacturer, their major selling point to the military was going to be the controls being repositioned, and that hadn't really gone over so well. To make matters worse, the Finnish military adopted 40mm underslung grenade launchers right about the same time, which made the second selling point of the adjustable gas block capable of firing rifle grenades a moot point. When all was said and done, they had essentially invested millions developing a folding stock, which, as it turns out, certain 62s already had. The Finnish military did purchase some of the new RK-95 rifles, but not in the huge numbers that were originally anticipated. But there was another problem. In their efforts to create the perfect AK, Sako had accidentally added an extra ingredient, chemical XXX. Instead of making an assault rifle, they had created something the world had never seen before. They had created the world's first sexual assault rifle. Yes, though she seemed cute and innocent enough at first, the rifle was a total yandere pervert. Disclaimer. This review was done with a boneyard gun, although she seemed to be in pretty good shape for the most part. Yeah, I know. I should use new guns for all my reviews. Unfortunately, as a trash tier operator and filthy casual, I don't have any sponsors, and I have to buy my own guns. That's the price you pay for a totally unbiased and honest review by an independent. Also, bear in mind that I don't believe in brand new out-of-the-box reviews either. I actually play with the guns for quite a while to see how they hold up. To the best of my knowledge, G&G is the only airsoft company that makes a replica of the RK95, which they call a GK99. It is part of their top tech line, and features a pneumatic blowback. The pneumatic blowback is not the same as electric blowback. It bleeds a small amount of air off to power the blowback, and so in no way puts any wear on the gearbox. I got my gun as a boneyard model for 50% off, because the charging handle had been broken off, and she had a gouge in the plastic of her handguard. My guess is that she was a display model that fell off of his shelf or got dropped. To go over some of the features of this gun, we are joined today by special guest Karl Witkowski, a fellow airsoft YouTuber who has more followers than me. So Karl, what can you tell us about this gun?
Some of the cool things on this gun: sling mounts for any slingable needs.
Yeah, that's great. Shut the fuck up, Carl! My first impression of this gun was that she was indeed a GILF, or GILF. This of course stands for Gun I'd Like to Fire. Her folding stock is pretty solid, and has almost no play in it, though there really isn't anything to keep it closed like a catch or anything when folded. As far as I'm concerned, though, folding stocks are for transport and carrying, not for combat. Her handguards are lovely. They aren't very big, but they have the perfect shape and texture, and I could hold them all day. On the subject of those handguards, though, let's talk battery space. This AEG reportedly requires a proprietary super-thin LiPo battery that goes in a notch between the fake gas tube and the barrel, hidden inside her handguards. Further investigation revealed that this is bullshit. There are a couple of pointless plastic ribs on the inside of the handguards, which keep a normal, small 7.4 volt LiPo from fitting. I immediately took a Dremel tool to those ribs, and now all my small type LiPo batteries fit in this gun. Her receiver is all metal. Yes, it is pot metal, but it is not thin or wiggly, and her body feels strong and hard. The takedown is a little bit different than a standard AK. There is an additional locking latch and a friction pin that hold the top cover in place and keep it nice and tight. I ran into a bit of a problem when I first test fired her. The stock G&G motor that she shipped with was dying and barely turned the gearbox, even with an 11.1 volt LiPo. I swapped it out with a stock Sima AK motor that was sitting in my toolbox, and then she was fine. I know G&G motors aren't exactly high performance, but I've never heard of one shipping broken like that. They're usually pretty reliable. Maybe it was damaged in whatever rough treatment this gun received before I bought her. I'll never know the details of her troubled past. According to G&G, and most retailers and websites, she chronos 330 FPS. Nope, not mine. Mine shot consistently at 385 FPS, with .2 gram BBs. I had to have her downgraded for indoor play by my local tech. Even with an M90 spring, she shoots almost 350 FPS, which suggests she has one awesome air seal. For the overall build, I give this rifle a 4 out of 5. You need a wrench to access her battery compartment. I'm okay with that, but the fact that I had to modify her handguards to accommodate even a small LiPo battery vexes me. Also, pot metal. It's not bad pot metal, but it's still pot metal. She's nice and light, though, compared to my Galil's or my L85. Response. I give this gun a 5 out of 5 for response. I am ignoring the fact that my gun came with a bad motor, and not letting it affect this score. Other people who I have talked to about this model of gun had no problems with their stock G&G motors, so I attribute this to the fact that I bought a boneyard AEG. The Sima motor I replaced it with is nothing special. It isn't even a high-speed motor. It is from a CM28, and with that very standard run-of-the-mill motor, I get excellent trigger response and a nice rate of fire. The wiring is really nice. I think it might even be silver. For accuracy, I give this gun a 4 out of 5. The iron sights are pretty nice. Much better than a standard AK. The hop-up is very sensitive, but works great. For internals, I give this gun a 4 out of 5. She sounds great, has excellent compression, and comes stock with a metal hop-up. A few notes. This gun hates cheap .2 gram BBs. The ones that my local field uses for chrono jam her or shoot inconsistently. Elite Force, G&G, and Lancer .25 gram BBs work perfectly and shoot nice and straight. She's picky about what you stick in her magwell. She only likes mag brand plastic AK midcaps like Bakelights, Plums, or Waffles. She also accepts one of my mystery metal AK magazines, but I have no idea what brand it is. Don't even try to put Sima or Beta Project mags in her. Her magwell is so tight that she will actually snap off their lips. True story. The mag catch on my particular gun needs a little tickle with my middle finger to help her fully lock a magazine in when I insert it. Other people I have talked to about this model of gun have not had this quirk. So I attribute it to my gun's mysterious past in the boneyard. The blowback is gimmicky and fun, but it doesn't add to the realism or anything. It's kind of like one of those vibrating video game controllers that all the girls are talking about. It isn't a huge selling point or anything, but I dig it. Normally this gun has a FAL-style NATO flash hider, but I put the Flaming Pig Loudener on mine because she was a real screamer to begin with, and why do anything in moderation? That wraps up my quick review of the G&G RK95 GK99 AEG. To see her in action, check out my channel. She is featured in some of my gameplay videos. Thanks for coming. Call your hits and canter on.